Hey guys, it's Iris Technical Fun, and I'm back again with another video. And what you're about to see is the last episode of Season 2 of Nebula Ocean. This is a really good season, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. So stay tuned. This week's episode of Nebula Ocean.
Arrived at Broxon, and we got confronted by weird robo-cowboy named Chris.
He actually hasn't said his name yet.
Yes, that is true. He has not introduced himself to the group, but his name is Chris.
Yes.
Well,
theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically.
In theory.
That's why there's quotes around it. And Chris wants to help us out because he seems to have known Platt at some point. And we honestly had no idea what we were doing. We just said we wanted to break into Broxon, get the nitrous, and that's pretty much it. So we tried to find if there was anyone who could help us with that. Luckily, we found a Walmart, and it just so happened to be a Walmart that Alexander V was delivering to. So he mentioned how he was the one who delivered the nitrous to the Broxon headquarters. So we went in the headquarters thanks to their droids that happily escorted us after surrounding our ship. And they asked us to give them Sarah, the prototype, and we did not want to do it. So a big fight broke loose, and we did install Sarah into the building. And now we are currently ascending to the 5th floor because that is apparently where the nitrous is being held.
The
elevator theme. Yeah. Cypress is just looking like, I swear this song sounds familiar.
I love how every time there's an elevator scene, we reference that damn song.
Yes.
It's always one of us.
Yeah, no, it's just. Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh. I was looking at the stuff that that Phoenix and Gavin were posting in the chat.
Yeah.
Do the other characters bring up that song?
I like the idea that Cybrix, Wicker, and Boom Clip are just sitting there fucking
Hell yeah.
humming that like together in the elevator. Wow. You guys sound awful.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm with Chris on this one.
Listen.
I'm with Chris on this one.
Listen, we are good at playing instruments, not good at singing.
Huh.
Not good at humming either.
Shut up, Swiss.
It's like a fucking dog barking when I hum.
A permanent employee at Walmart.
No.
I heard a really talented band
take care of the anti-Swiss measures.
Played at that one monochrome planet before half of it was obliterated.
That was us.
Yeah, that was us. Yeah,
that's kind of what I figured.
Gavin, look at General.
Would you like for me to play you a song?
Oh,
not right now. Maybe if we make it out of this alive.
Yeah, it's not really the time.
Well, if Avery is not a bitch today, we might. That's a fourth wall breach.
Oh,
I imagine
who?
Who's that?
Yeah. Like just like outside the borders of reality, looking like watching the group in the elevator, is another god looking very annoyed and impatient.
You know, Avery's the one that makes our decisions on what we do in life.
It's canon now. Wicker follows the Avery religion.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Like Wicker just starts like praying, "Oh, great dice maiden in the sky."
Okay, but that is actually like a sick name for some kind of like luck-based entity, the Dice Maiden.
The dice maiden.
Man, I'm gonna make that reference before I roll. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Dice Maiden, how great thou art!"
I think, oh man, like I really want that to be canon now. That there is a god of luck in the Nebula Ocean universe, Avery the Dice Maiden.
God.
Ah, it's great. So as Wicker begins to pray, they notice that, well, yes, the actual Broxon facility is very tall, but should have gotten to the 5th floor by now. As they look up at the little number sign near the top right of the elevator that shows what floor they're on, it says 5, but the doors aren't opening.
Huh.
Is something wrong?
Sarah? Sarah, did something happen?
I think the answer is yes.
Let us, I am going to roll for perception. Oh, damn.
Man. Cybrix fucking knows.
Yeah, Cybrix, like, he starts freaking out.
What was it?
He immediately goes over to like the wall panels that should bring up the AI screen, and he takes his claws and he starts like pressing into it, but nothing happens. Shit. Okay, this means 2 things. Either they took over Sarah, or they removed her from the network. And I don't know which is worse.
Well, let's get out of this elevator.
I would say the first one's probably worse.
Can Chris...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna see if Chris could try to pry open the elevator doors.
Yes.
Okay. Okay!
Damn! Chris, without much struggle, takes both hands and puts his fingers as much as he could in between the indent for the elevator doors. And without much effort at all, he is able to pull those doors wide open. And as the group stare in front of them, they see what appears to be some large chamber. They can't see what is inside of it. However, Swiss feels attracted to it somehow. Like some force is telling them to go toward it. And standing in front of the actual chamber appears to be a human. Human wearing a very nice dress suit. And right by his foot is a box. Most likely the box with the nitrous in it.
Human, don't get in
It's
my
a trap.
way.
Now,
Can I roll to see if it's a trap?
You can roll for perception, yes.
Oh, heavenly gods. Please help me make this decision.
uh, I just see Avery with a very malicious grin.
You jerk. You thought I was gonna help you, didn't you?
Yeah, you're oh, your fucking strength, jeez. This stick is jacked.
Okay, let me check Wicker's stuff. Yeah, okay. Wicker tries to look around, tries to sense anything, and well, there's no droids here. Doesn't seem to be any mounted weapons or anything waiting for them, as far as Wicker can tell. Just this dude staring at this chamber with the nitrous box, or well, what they think is the nitrous box anyway.
Right after you.
Guys, before you go, there's something telling me to go towards it.
Uh,
I don't feel good.
I'll go first.
If you'd kindly make your decision quickly. It's kind of difficult.
the well-dressed individual slightly turns their head toward the group. You know I can hear you from here.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you bastard.
I will make you a Walmart employee. Oh wait, I might enjoy that. I don't know.
No one ever called you daddy.
Is that any way to greet someone?
Yes, in my country.
Do you even have a country?
I have a planet, bitch.
Yeah, apparently he does.
Figures.
Full of talking sticks.
So do the group approach.
I'm still waiting for everyone to exit the fucking elevator. I'm imagining Chris just standing there trying to hold the doors open.
Wicker will go towards him.
Cybrix will cautiously go towards him.
So will Wicker.
I guess Swiss just wants to like stay by Cybrix because Swiss trusts Cybrix.
And as they all now, does Chris also want to approach this person?
Chris sticks behind. He does leave the elevator and let the doors close though. But he stays
Okay.
by the elevator and readies his rifle.
And as the others approach, person turns around. Appears to be a human man. Fairly well-kempt, slicked back brown hair.
That's a biscuit for a nose.
Wearing a red business tie with his black suit,
With
white
a biscuit.
dress shirt. Looks very suave. Now, I would like everybody to roll an intelligence check.
Damn.
Want to see if he has a biscuit in his pocket.
Holy shit.
Chris is stupid.
Chris is just, yeah, he doesn't have any idea.
You know, that could actually work.
He's pretty fucking old.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get into any fights, so I won't use my inspiration.
Yeah,
We might.
it does make sense for yeah, it makes sense for everyone who doesn't seem to know.
I didn't roll that well.
So, as they look at this person, Chris and Boomclip have no idea who this man is. Now, Swiss thinks they did see this guy somewhere, maybe on one of the planets that the group went by, maybe on like a billboard or something, but can't put a finger on it. However, Cybrix and Wicker know who this is. That is John Broxon, the current CEO of Broxon, taken after his father, John Broxon Sr.
Oh boy, I know who he is.
You're John Broxon?
That
In
sure
the
is John
flesh.
Broxon.
He's who now?
He's John Broxon. He's
Yeah,
the
he's
He's the CEO of this place.
yeah.
Can you turn
Yeah,
off
yeah, I got that
misleading
much.
measures, please? I would like to not be in my metal ball.
Oh well, I do apologize, my little Schwarzschild, but I
My name is.
can't do that.
Oh, so I can't eat you then. Damn it.
This sucks.
No, I can't eat them. Why can't you? I don't want to be in the ball.
You want to keep me mouth shut.
I like being able to roll around and uh uh get bigger.
Now, see, as I'm sure you already know, I am a businessman, and because of that, I like to cut to the chase.
Who's Chase?
Why are you cutting them?
I don't know why that got me.
Because it was
John-
just random and it was stupid.
John seems visibly annoyed, like an eye twitches at that, but he tries to continue. I am aware that you all have the remaining pieces of the nitrous. So, I would ask that you please hand them over to me.
You should hand it over to us.
And what are you going to do if we don't?
Fine.
You want to find out?
We have them. They're in my Walmart though.
Well,
If you want to find out, try me.
you see, we were running a program for new soldiers, a specific type of droid that was piloted by a sentient AI. Unfortunately, our initial prototype testings were, let's say, not compatible. There were a bit too many psychological complications when it came to the AIs that were programmed with certain directives. However, our little prototype, with her level of independence, seems to not have been affected by such trauma. And he seems to take a remote out from his sleeve and press it. And as he does so, a holographic image appears showing a very fortified looking droid. It had high grade armor on it, something that Chris could clearly recognize from his past, we'll say.
You evil son of a bitch.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering why this affects you. Well, I know that you all seem quite attached to this prototype of mine. And, well, we found that out from digging through her memories. So I'm sure it would pain you all if, we... And he pushed a button on the remote. And as they watched, they saw the eyes, quote unquote, of the droid light up. Very bright red, indicating that it was turned on. But the group do hear screaming. It is muffled, but it is clear screaming. And as the screaming continues, the droid starts to move. Very slowly. And John pushes the button and stops it.
What are you gonna do with that thing?
Well, there's two things that could happen. You could watch as your precious AI companion becomes, well, essentially lobotomized. Or you can watch as she is forced to tear you all limb from limb.
You know, after we deal with her, I'm going to come after you, and I'm going to murder you, limb for
Also,
limb. And
also,
then I'm going to make your individual limbs a part of Walmart.
I also want to ask you one more question. Why is it that you're too big of a chicken and have to use an android to fight when you could fight yourself?
I am no fighter. I
Exactly.
never have been.
Exactly. You use weapons. Unlike us, we
So-
fight like real men.
So why do you run a heavily armored business, then?
You don't own this place. His damn androids run it.
I
Idea.
am one to believe that people need safety.
No, you believe.
Everyone throughout the galaxy deserves some sort of protection, especially when there are people such as those space pirates about.
Oh, we killed it. We killed a few of those.
Don't tell him that.
I looked through the prototype's memories, remember? I already know your accomplishments, and he makes air quotes, which, by the way, you didn't end the KKK. You don't just chop off the head of someone's leader and expect all of their followers to just bow down. That's not how this works. They'll
Oh.
find the next one up. And after that, the cycle of violence always continues. That is,
So why can't they kill you?
well, you can't kill me because. And he moves his arms around the room. You would die if you tried. As for your friends here, you can try. You
No,
can
we don't need to
attempt
try.
to kill me right here, right now.
I want a clean fight. I don't want that android involved. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna do it like
But
men.
he'll just get replaced by the next poor son of a bitch.
And Cybrix, he's looking incredibly angry, but he is trying to keep his composure. I have one question before we decide anything. Why do you want the nitrous to begin with? What does a businessman that literally has everything want those for? Well, I am glad you asked. He pulls out something from his pocket. As the group look, they can't believe it. It's the missing page from the prophecy.
I think
You
it's
see,
only.
my father, John Broxon Sr., had come across this on one of his many expeditions back in his day. And ever since then, our family has been concerned with the protection of the universe. As this document states, the universe is destined to die. There is a cycle that happens every, few thousand years or so. where the Sword's children begin to multiply en masse, and they start to consume everything. And there's only one true cure. By finding all the nitrous, combining it all together, we can save this world. I can save this universe. That is all I want.
I mean, it'd be a shame if you died. Not really, though.
I'll be back. I gotta go get a drink, y'all.
Okay. You want to save this universe? And he doesn't look fazed by that at all. He just has a casual look. Have you looked at your city? It's painful to look at. Maybe. But everyone's safe here.
I hope they all go blind.
So
Not good enough to look at it.
That's what you all are trying to do? Stop the inevitable?
Yes,
Avoid death?
that is correct.
Just so you can have your little corporation for a couple hundred years longer?
We will find a way to solve it permanently. But until then, yes.
And have the universe just keep going on forever? Just the same old stuff always? I mean, I know it doesn't concern you because that means you get to keep your business for forever. And I'm sure you'd get a lot of money for saving the universe. But guess it makes sense for your type.
And Cybrix, he lowers his head a bit. That is all I needed to hear. I am rolling a dexterity check.
I thought that was just a 5. I was about to say, oh shit, you're screwed.
Yeah, I might have screwed everyone if that was the case. As quickly as he could, Cybrix extends one of his tentacles, grabs the box, and yanks it over to the group. I am not letting you get a hold of the universe. I don't care how unqualified we are or how terrible people we are. We are the ones who will save it. And John just shakes his head. Well, if you insist. And he pushes the button. The hologram of the droid disappears. And soon it falls down from the ceiling, landing on the floor in front of our group and standing up, glaring at us with its red eyes.
Oh, lordy.
Time for murder.
Guys. And Cybrix puts his tentacle onto his chest. I can feel it.
Feel
If you
what?
guys can keep it busy, I think I might be able to complete the nitrous.
All right,
Or this thing?
let's
Shouldn't
get
be-
to work.
All right. Now I would like you guys to roll for initiative. Well, actually, I guess I'll roll for initiative too, just to
Should
see
I?
how fast. Yes, honey.
Whoops. Unless that actually worked. No, it did not.
Alright, I'm back.
You gotta
What?
put a space.
I thought I did.
Alright, what are we working on? Do I have to roll? What's going on?
You
We
gotta
are
roll
rolling for
initiative.
initiative. The droid has fallen.
Finally.
So
I-
it's
How did the droid fall?
well, it fell from the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah. It's not dead. It's actually just about to try to murder us. And also, Cybrix has stolen the pieces of the nitrous, and he thinks he can put it together.
Nice.
So the order is Phoenix, then me, then Corey, then Jacob, then Hunter.
Yep.
What can I even do?
I mean, there's something in the chamber, which is currently behind the droid and
What?
John, that is attracting you. So that's a possibility.
Not
I know
only that,
exactly what
but
it is.
John
let's
is
go to
still
it.
John is still in the room too, isn't he?
Yeah, that is correct. Yes.
That was a name for John.
Well, we still gotta like deal with the robot, but I'm thinking I know what I want Chris to try and do.
Oh
Same.
man. Okay. The droid seems to lock on to Wicker
That
and
works out fucking perfectly.
lunges at him.
Heck yeah. Y'all want to know my plan?
What?
When it's my turn, if I can roll high enough, this is going to be a risk, very fucking risky, but if it's high enough, Wicker's going to try to use his telekinesis to fling the bot across the room against a wall.
Okay.
You do also have the splinter shot and the pyroblaster.
That is
Wait,
true.
what's the pyroblaster? I forgot about that.
That was your little like flame laser gun.
And this is
Shit.
a droid. So maybe you can find some way to creatively use your splinter shot or pyroblaster to fuck with the droid, because I doubt they're gonna deal enough damage to like really do much to it. But
True.
you
It'll
know,
slow it down a little bit.
well,
I could.
I-
I could clog
for well that and
its
you're
vents so it'll overheat.
that and you're a stick.
I also just want to point out, or you know what? I actually want Wicker to roll a wisdom check here as the robot.
Fuck a duck.
Hang on. What's your wisdom? Is your wisdom awful? Or is it your intelligence? Okay, yeah,
His wisdom is 0, I think.
Should
Okay.
I use inspiration or no?
Yes, if you want to.
I mean, is it going to cause damage? Whatever's about to happen.
You will get hurt either way, because I have rolled for the droid already, the droid's
well.
attack.
Oh,
But
hold on. You need to reset Wicker's health.
oh yeah,
Yeah, we haven't changed it since he died.
but
Oh, then just let him damage me. Fuck it.
well, okay. This roll for wisdom might give you an advantage
Okay.
in this fight. Like you will get hurt whether you succeed or not.
I think you forgot the
Oh my
prey.
god.
Yeah, I forgot to pray.
Damn.
That is such an unlucky streak. 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
You need to get four times in a row.
You know what, Jacob? You know what? Never mind.
I get one more inspiration.
No. I was going to say try rolling again just to see if it's another 4, but then it's probably going to be a good roll, and I don't want
Yeah,
to
no, no,
waste
no, no,
that
no,
on
no, no,
nothing.
no.
Okay. As the droid flies at Wicker, all it does is grabs onto him, slamming him directly into the wall. And these walls are pure metal.
Ouch.
Easily, like, breaking through the wall, slamming him through. And that is going to deal 8 damage.
Damn, Wicker might as well be dead. What's Wicker's health?
So you have 7 shield, and then your HP is 9. So in total, you have 16.
Is that after that hit?
After that
Mm.
hit, no.
No.
It's down to 8. Oh shit.
Yep.
Wicker would be dead. Why would I? Couldn't he? I just thought of Miracle Grow.
Yes. You have many
Miracle
options.
Grow is good, but
Now it is. Wait. Is it
what?
It
Is it
was
Swiss's turn?
yeah, it's Phoenix then me.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
guess
okay.
me eventually.
All right. So then, Phoenix, what will you have Swiss do?
Swiss wants to try to go to that thing that's attracting him.
Okay, I would like you to roll dexterity for that.
Yeah.
Just to see if Swiss can get through undetected. Okay.
Oh boy.
Bitch ass nigga. I didn't say that. Bitch ass
Hey.
motherfucking Avery.
Yeah, watch.
You're
watch
fucking
that.
white.
Hey, I live in the hood. I could say that. I got the
No,
N-word.
no,
Bullshit.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
well,
no,
Bullshit.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
I'm gonna edit that out, by the way.
Yes, please.
Just put a
Good
city
idea.
on deep.
So, Swiss looks at John. John is smirking as he watches his newest creation absolutely destroying Wicker. And the others seem both a mix of scared and conflicted to fight this thing. But everyone seems distracted. Because of that, they decide that they're going to start rolling toward the chamber.
And
As
they
they
could
start
be quieter if it just floated.
now, the chamber looks to be like a large dome, kind of like the dome that's actually covering the Broxon city. However, as Swiss gets closer, they can see that there's actually something in there. They thought it might have been just like some dark painted metal around the chamber, but no. That darkness, that looks kind of like a Schwarzschild.
Ooh.
And as Swiss starts rolling before floating even closer, they start hearing what sounds like a voice. Can you hear me, my child?
Yeah?
I see. You have finally come.
I don't feel good.
You will feel normal once again. Please, release me using the console.
Why?
I will be able to return your powers.
Alright? How do I...
As Swiss looks around, they do see what looks to be some sort of computer thingy that is by the chamber.
Swiss wants to go to it.
As Swiss floats over Oh, they see some pretty complicated buttons. There doesn't seem to be any big red one, so it's hard to
Uh-oh.
tell which button might open the
Damn.
Wait, but your intelligence is a +3.
Wait, is
That's
it?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Makes it a 10.
Fucking Swiss
Oh,
has
damn, you're
nuts
right.
intelligence.
You're right.
Even though it's a fucking baby.
Yeah, as they look at the controls, they squint their eyes trying to read through the button lines, and surely enough they do see what appears to be the unhatch key, and they press it. As they do this, the chamber starts opening up and sirens start to blare as John, he quickly turns around and he goes white as a ghost. The room itself does chill as the chamber does open. And John rushes over to the console and he sees Swiss. Do you know what you've done?
Yep, I do. I just released that thing.
And a voice fills the entire room. That's right. My spawn has finally achieved its goal.
My name is Swiss Cheese.
Can I have Chris do his thing?
Yes.
He wants to run and grab John.
Ooh, okay.
I can't get like
Die
anyone.
roll.
What? Actually, before you... Oh, never
Oh.
mind. Okay.
My dexterity is very high, so
Yes.
I feel confident.
Yeah, no,
Good to feel confident.
Chris rushes over while John is about to try to input something on the control panel and grabs onto him.
All right, you're coming with me.
What do you... If I don't stop this thing from coming out, we're all dead!
Cowboys in, let's go!
Yep, we'll hear about it more later.
Now, what does Chris want to do with him?
He wants to run over to Cybrix.
Now, Cybrix... I'm going to do a wisdom check for Cybrix.
Damn!
I'm sure he knows.
As Cybrix sees the droid currently trying to snap Wicker in half, he realizes something. If this droid was going after anyone, it should have been him. He has the nitrous, which is what John wants. So the only reason the droid went after Wicker must be because Sarah still has some bit of sanity left and some control over this thing.
All right, John.
Oh, I guess that's Sarah's way to get back at Wick.
You're gonna turn that thing off. Give me the remote, or I'm gonna feed you to that fucking black hole thing.
Feed me! If I don't close that thing, then it will consume everything. It will consume this whole base, the city. It'll even consume the whole galaxy.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Oh, of course you would.
I'm not affected. Ah, bitch. That's
He
what you get for
wants-
pissing me off.
He's
You and
very
everyone you know would love to
Chris is
die.
very conflicted right now. Because on the one hand, he's currently holding John Broxon, but on the other, he kind of knows that or thinks that he's right and doesn't want everyone on the station to die.
Cybrix, he holds out a tentacle to Chris. I can save her.
All right. He wants to rush Broxon back over to the console.
Okay, while he is doing that, I am going to roll intelligence for Cybrix.
Okay.
Oh
Damn.
yes.
With that, he takes his tentacles and he starts drilling into the back of the droid. Come on, Sarah, I know you're in there. But as he's doing this, rocket launchers sprout up from the back of the droid and aim at Cybrix. While that is going on, I would like you, Gavin, to roll for Chris. Actually, no, before Chris, Wicker's turn.
What am I doing?
What? Well, Wicker's currently about to get broken in half, so what would you like him to do?
Well, I assume he's at an angle, like he's kind of bent, so I'm gonna try to fling myself out of his hands.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh!
damn.
Easy.
With that, Wicker is easily able to slip out from the droid's grasp. Not only that, but as Wicker flies out from the droid's hands, he deliberately falls down toward the backside of the droid. And right before the missiles launch out, he uses his telekinesis to keep the missiles in place while Cybrix does his work.
Oh boy.
Cybrix looks at Wicker. You know, maybe it's not so bad to have you around.
We'll talk later. No time for talk. Just do what you got to do.
Right. Now, I would like Chris to roll for dexterity.
Okay.
Damn.
Chris is rushing over to the console with Brox on. However, the being is still talking to Swiss. It has been so long since I've been trapped here. But our day of reckoning has finally come.
Look, no.
Excuse me? Did you say no?
Yes, I motherfucking did.
I don't think you understand. Your only reason for existing is to begin the end of all things. You
Maybe
are the Kugelblitz.
Maybe that's what you think, but I'm fine with being a chill black hole.
This. The prophecy never foretold of this. I see. Then I will do it myself! With that, the Schwarzschild contained began breaking through the chamber. This is the first time anyone actually got a close look at a Schwarzschild. It had a maw, kind of similar to a crocodile's, though no actual visible teeth. And it had what looked to be 8 glowing eyes. At least that's what the group assumes they are. On top of the maw, 4 on each side. The rest of its body didn't, well, it wasn't really clear. It was just a large swirl of black nothingness.
Ah. All right, let's get you to work.
Work! It's too late. It's already out.
Now listen here. I might absolutely hate you for all you've done to me and my kind, but I'm not gonna take that can't do kind of attitude. There are tons of innocent, well, probably tons of people on this station, and I don't want them to die. So let's get onto this console and figure something out.
John looks a bit surprised. You're right. You're right. And he begins typing on the console.
I mean, you're mean. I don't like you. He's talking to the giant black hole.
You.
I want you to die.
You may be the Kugelblitz, but you have no chance of defeating me.
That's what you think, bitch.
I would like Swiss to roll a strength check.
Ruh-roh.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes. Yeah, I was just about to say you're probably gonna want to.
Come on, guys.
I pray to the Avery gods.
Yes!
Ah, there we go.
Swiss starts trying to expand their body as much as they can. The steel ball covering them begins to crack open before completely getting absorbed as Swiss quickly expands larger than they ever have before. Unfortunately, this does absorb the chamber that was trying to seal the Schwarzschild away, but the Schwarzschild starts getting absorbed into Swiss.
Tell me what I can't do.
Oh boy. When last
I see. Then
Also, before you do whatever dumb move you're trying to do, you will not call me any other name but Swiss. Am I understood?
you're nothing but a naive child. The
Yes, but somehow I'm
Schwarzschild-
still smarter than you.
The Schwarzschild then starts consuming Swiss instead. Its body begins quickly overpowering Swiss as the chamber is completely absorbed. Now, this Swiss is not as concerned
Damn.
about, but there is something that scares them. Their
Another 19.
Walmart. They can feel their Walmart starting to get absorbed. However, they can hear a voice. Yo, Swiss!
Yeah.
We're not gonna let this bastard take you, are we?
No.
I don't know
Then
who
give
rolled that
him hell!
19. Somebody rolled a second 19 just now.
That was me.
Yeah, it was Phoenix. And with
Wait.
that,
Wait,
yes.
can Alexander open the portal and let everyone at Walmart out?
Yes.
Oh boy.
We
Alexander
talked about this, and this is hilarious.
Alexander appears outside, like strutting out from Swiss, like arms folded, big ol' smile on his face.
I imagine
promise.
like a few of them have weapons from the armory.
Yep. Sean walks out, the Grinch, and of
Poor
course
Polina.
Mick Rat. All armed to the teeth, not only with weapons, but Mick Rat holds up that ball of light that he tried to use to kill Swiss from their fight.
Oh.
I remember
boy.
that.
And Sean said, "All right, whoever can take out this bastard gets a 3-time pay raise."
Oh, I roll.
I was just gonna have them. Like, I was gonna roll for them, but if you want to. Actually, roll a Constitution roll for Swiss.
Is that a D20?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, I gotta hang on. I gotta get all the D20s out for this one. So the Walmart crew begin firing as much light as they can at this Swartz child. And while it does seem to harm it, it also is harming Swiss due to both of them being connected at the moment. Swiss is trying their best to hold on, but the light is starting to damage. So that is going to deal 5 damage so far to Swiss.
Dude, Swiss is gonna be dead.
Yeah, it's not the only trick up my sleeve.
I didn't know you had sleeves.
Metaphorical sleeve.
Being the
No.
Joker tonight, are we?
Time to... Now, we're going back to Cybrix. I'm going to roll intelligence again. Cybrix is working as fast as he can, trying to make sure that the droid does not fight back. He is able to make it to the module, and instead, yeah, he could just, try to sever all the wires and everything. No, there's not enough time for that. He takes his claw, he shoves it in, and he rips out Sarah's module. After that's done, the droid's body falls to the floor limp. Sarah, are you okay? He tries to push the button, and soon she does appear. She looks shaken, but she does look up at Cybrix.
You saved me?
Yeah.
Even though he almost killed me.
Yeah, you did almost kill him. And she then sees, the huge battle Swiss is having at the moment.
Okay, no time for heartfelt reunions.
Hey,
Black holes are dying at the
Cybrix
moment.
and Sarah, we could probably use your help.
And they look at the console. Sarah, you think you can do this?
Well, I did take control of this whole facility for at least a second, so let's give it a try.
I would actually like Wicker to see if he can use telekinesis to throw her module.
Oh.
Yes!
Get ready,
Wait.
Sarah.
Wicker then whips her module around and throws her like a disc directly at the console. She lands almost directly on top and begins interfacing. Soon enough, she is in the console. And as she does appear on the walls around the room, she looks at the Walmart crew.
All right, boys, if you don't want your boss to get murdered, you have to get him away from that Swartz child now.
And everyone looks a bit nervous. However, there was one employee that had not exited from Swiss yet. An eagle now steps out. He looks at Swiss. I hope this can repay you for what I've done. He takes out a large globe of light, and he looks directly at the Swartz child. He leaps up at its face, lunges directly into it, plunging the orb of light inside. The Schwarzschild screams out in agony, and this does split Swiss away.
Boy.
Eagle then looks at Cybrix. He only does a nod as he gets absorbed into the Schwarzschild. Sarah then seems to activate something. As a new dome falls from the ceiling and catches the Schwarzschild. Schwarzschild is in pain and it writhes, but it then stares down at Swiss. I don't understand. You could have had this entire universe, this entire reality.
That's not what I want.
What about these mortals?
They're my family now. Or them I will kill you. Am I understood?
I see. And the Schwarzschild then leans away, but still glares at Swiss before Sarah activates the light pulse that was going around the entire planet into that small capsule. And yeah, that Schwarzschild was vaporized.
Job, Sarah. You did it.
And she smiles.
Well, it really wasn't that hard.
Should I turn off the music?
Yeah.
We told you, Sarah, you could do it. We knew it. We had faith in you all along.
Yeah, see? We even protected you. And she does give a genuine, warm smile back.
All right,
The-
Mr. John Broxon.
We'll take that nitrous and we'll be out of your hair.
Normally, I would have some sort of retort for that. Maybe, I don't know, some legal accusation, but considering that you saved my company and our city and, well, possibly the entire universe, I think I do owe you that much.
Well, nice doing business with you.
Just make a safe future for everyone.
Can he come along with us?
Get rid of your anti-Swiss protection and yeah. We got you.
Hey, Mr. Broxon. How long have you been owning this company?
Well, since my father passed away around 30 years ago or so.
Well, it's wrong of me to hold you accountable for stuff your father did. However, I came here for 2 reasons. First, that droid program of yours is awful. And second, a friend of mine seemed to have some business here. So, after we wrap things up, after they get their nitrous, Me and you're gonna talk.
And he looks a bit nervous, but he nods. I suppose I can hear you out.
Appreciate it.
Now, oh, go ahead.
About the thing you guys came here to do.
Right. And Cybrix grabs the box full of the nitrous pieces and he takes out the 3 they already had.
Such an unchill black hole. I hate him.
As he places the 3 pieces into the box, they all start swirling together until they all connect. And as soon as they do, the group minus Chris seemingly vanish completely. From the point of view of Chris and John, they just blipped, gone. For the others, however, just like before,
Here we go
back
again.
on Trans Citadel, the area went completely white. And standing before them was Delta.
Oh no. What did we do this time?
You succeeded?
Oh. I was over trying to be not sad about killing a black hole.
Oh, yes, the original Kugelblitz.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
he's I think he's dead now.
Yes, I must commend you for that. That is the first time that has happened in, well, I think any of the cycles.
Oh boy. I wish
Appreciated
Skull
him.
King was here to see this. Oh, Skull King, are you
So-
here?
What happens now?
Follow me.
And Delta begins flying the opposite direction.
Wicker
Group.
wants to follow.
Yes, Cybrix wants to follow, and he also sees that floating alongside him is the nitrous. It is actually floating kind of in between him and Wicker.
Oh yeah.
As they follow Delta, they then find the nitrous sapling. And it does look incredibly withered. Like it would probably turn to dust if anyone touched it. That's how bad it looks.
Once you place the nitrous here, the sapling will sprout once again, and with that, the Creator will then restart the universe.
Wait. Restart. You mean like everything?
That is correct.
You mean we're restarting this just for it to happen again?
It will most likely happen again, yes.
Why would we want that?
It's unfortunately unavoidable. A Kugelblitz will always come to be, though this is the only time a kind-hearted one was born. So, I suppose there might be a difference in the next cycle, but
Will
I
But
cannot guarantee anything.
will it kill us if we want to restart the universe?
No. You all will be the only things that remain.
And what happens if we don't want it to reset?
Everything can stay essentially the same, though it will still have restarted. The restart cannot be undone, so even if you make the universe exactly the same as it previously was, it will not be the original. I get it. It's because souls connect the universe, right? That's correct.
Is this why I was the chosen one?
Yes.
So why was it me? Why was I chosen?
Your kind have always meant to be the chosen ones, though, as you can clearly see, and they
Pick an
gesture to Cybrix and Wicker, you all decided to share the responsibility. Normally, the brush are meant to be the chosen ones, though you're not the only ones who have passed down the chosen one. Well, and as to illustrate their point, they do take out the gemstone from Cybrix, though he does not seem like he's going to die this time. And Wicker does not disappear.
What? How am I still here? You just
What
took
was
my
he?
you just took my stone.
Can why? Okay.
You took you took
Oh,
my crystal.
Did the Walmart crew go back?
Oh, are you asking me or asking Delta?
Asking you.
They were also left at the
Damn.
Broxon Corp. Yeah, yeah.
I kind of would like them inside the Walmart before everything dies.
Can't save them, buddy.
And
But
Cyb-
how
Oh,
is
go ahead.
my how do you have my crystal?
Your journey is completed. Using the power that the nitrous naturally gives off, the crystal has enough power to sustain you. You, along with your cephalopod, anyone else who was chosen by the crystal, can now survive without it. You will all be given chances at normal lives.
I'm gonna find a biscuit shop.
Why wasn't our friend brought along?
Yeah, what about Chris? I mean, he
Or
helped save the day too.
or Sarah, where's she at?
And
Where's Chris and Sarah?
Oh man,
yeah,
what about I? I know that he's dead, but what about Platt?
Flat, yeah.
Delta first doesn't say anything, but after about a minute of silence, she answers. The prophecy was not complete. And in their hand, they do form the entirety of the prophecy. As you all know, the goal of the Chosen One is to collect the pieces of the nitrous in order to revive the nitrous sapling. This is needed so that the universe can be restarted before the Swartz children swarm all of it, consuming not only the nitrous sapling, but everything in the universe as a whole, reducing it all to nothing. This has only happened once before, when the Creator had to restart the universe the first time. However, there has never been only one chosen one to save everything. No one can save an entire universe by themselves. Thus, it is by the Creator's own choosing that those who are deemed worthy enough to join the chosen hero in discovering the new universe, they can be brought here.
But I don't know how you guys can consider me worthy.
You are an anomaly, that is for certain.
Don't state the obvious.
I can only assume that the Creator sees you as a new opportunity. As I said, you are the first and only Schwarzschild with a kind heart, seemingly a soul.
Oh, that's actually a funny story. The reason why he's so sweet because I went and checked on him when he wanted to kill himself.
No, I was way before that.
Oh my god. I just imagine the fucking Delta just smirks at that as if he saw that event.
Yes. No,
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
knowing
what are you
smirk.
doing out here?
What are you doing out
yes.
here? I want to
The
die. Oh, okay, see you
contemplating
later.
explosion. I remember.
That's not what made me sweet, though. I had a soul before then.
Yes, this
I
is
think it
true.
precisely happened when I killed a bunch of people in that supermarket I absorbed.
It is, once again, odd, but I believe the Creator sees that perhaps not all Kugelblitz, nay, not even all Swart's children, are malicious.
They certainly are delicious.
I
Don't
might kill you.
do that.
I wouldn't
mean-
be too delicious then, huh?
No, but your chili peppers are.
They are.
Damn, Corey, I didn't get
But-
to do my idea with the chili pepper.
Ah, that's right. But what about Platt? I mean, he was worthy. He was here with us before. Unfortunately, not all those who are selected alongside the chosen survive until the journey's end. The Creator is powerful enough to create souls, but recreating them is a different story. Unfortunately, your friend Platt has already passed on. You may request that Platt be brought back within the new universe, though I cannot guarantee this will be the same Platt.
Come on, man. We need the plant in the hat back.
I got a plant.
Well, you got a hat?
Walmart probably does.
No, I don't think we should. I don't think he'd want that. If I know Platt, he'd want brand new universe, brand new planets, and brand new assholes for him to blow caps into.
Uh,
Platt's voice in the background. You just hear the spirit. Just kill him, Cyber.
Yeah, and I do need a plant. That way I can murder. That
Here we
way I
go
have an
again.
accomplice to murder someone.
this means that I don't think I'm gonna be able to. We're gonna be able to do the reveal, Corey.
Oh man.
No, I was not planning. I mean, I thought like the idea of the reveal would have been cool, but with how this ending was going to go,
Whoops,
I
doing the wrong VC.
I didn't think that it would have worked in an effective way. So we will go over the reveal once we're done.
Okay.
I'm still very sad about his death, even though that was a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm still sad over Wicker's death, and that was last season.
Yeah.
I'm not sad about that because you're back.
Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, Delta.
Yeah.
Why? Is that her name, Corey?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that is their name.
So why, if I was the chosen one, why did I die at the beginning of this adventure?
You
Or
you cut out
no,
for me.
sorry. If I was the chosen one, then well, at first I stated my question wrong. But why did the crystal work on Cybrix if I was the chosen one?
In cases where the chosen one dies, the crystal will either choose the next chosen one on its own, or someone can choose themselves by various means. Most of the time, it's consumption, though your way of doing it was unconventional. Unfortunately, your case was different. Out of all of the chosen ones that have come before, none have tried to give their crystal, the one that gave them their purpose, to another to save them. Which meant that your life, your purpose, was passed on to Cybrix. But since you yourself were not killed, your soul remained.
So is that how I was able to come back to my body?
That is correct.
I have an idea.
No,
Ooh.
we don't want to hear it.
So are you saying that Cybrix is just there because of the crystal? His soul's not here?
Cybrix's soul is here. All of your souls are currently here.
I don't have a soul.
That is incorrect, surprisingly.
I don't have a soul. Deal with it. Also, if I had a soul, how would I have a soul? Like
That is an interesting question. You were a Kugelblitz, or the next Kugelblitz to appear, and, well, to be honest, I'm not even sure myself how Kugelblitz are created.
I mean, I was just created from dust gathering up on the side of the ship when they were docked at a planet. And I think I might have an answer to the reason I have a soul. But if I said it and it's incorrect, that would make me kind of look like an idiot.
Well, I'd be interested to hear your theory.
When I was created, I felt an overwhelming rage. And then I met the group, of course, when that was still Platt and not blotted or burned, or however he died. My mind's been too preoccupied to care. I honestly think it was through interacting with the group that I created a soul for myself.
I see. Interesting. Well, either way, I'm glad you're here. Now,
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
how will you decide how the new universe is?
I'm sure it'll be full of Walmarts.
No.
Now, we're going to cut away from the group. We're going to be going outside of the epicenter, back to Broxon. In John's office, him and Chris are sitting, having a important conversation.
So, I've seen more than a few of my own kind, the same generation of droids, in a state of disrepair, especially after the rebellion. I'd appreciate, well, they weren't left in such disrepair.
I see. Yes, I think those demands can be met. If I'm being honest, that combat droid was from an old experiment of my father's. He was the one who wanted to weaponize sentient AI when they were first created. The only reason that I forced your friend's AI into it was mainly for bargaining purposes.
Well, now listen. I know a lot of organics get this all messed up, especially the science-y or business-oriented type. We do have feelings. And I don't mean that just like, oh, you can insult us, hurts them, but we don't like being made to do things. Doesn't mean you can't ever hire a droid. I mean, I've been doing business with people for the better part of the past 127 years. I don't expect you to listen to me, but
His eyes actually do widen when he mentions the 127 years. Wait a minute. And he starts typing on the keyboard at his desk, pulling up a holographic screen, and he seems to quickly be trying to scroll through some files. And through the holographic screen, Chris can see he is pulling up a picture. Are you?
now, as I'm sure you just figured out, I could very well kill you. I'm not going to. But I could. It's something I've been doing for a while, and I definitely got a bone to pick with Broxon. But, well, old Saint Nick here is, he's learned to forgive.
I feel like as Chris is talking, I feel like he's like pacing back and forth in front of the guy.
Well, he isn't Chris.
Yeah, he just revealed who he was.
Yeah, well, okay. I realize, like, I think Saint Nick is pacing back and forth.
And John, his mouth is just agape.
Yep. I'll see myself out.
Does he tip the hat?
Yep.
With that, he tips his hat in a very similar way to Platt before leaving the room. And as he does leave, everything starts going white. The group had made their decision. The universe has been reset. And our group are now ready to explore the new universe that they have created.
Let's go!
And that is the end of Nebula Ocean.